Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. I have another one take wonder for you guys because I cannot find my camera for some reason. That's how long it's been since I made a video apparently. I lost my camera in the past month. So I'm shooting this video on my laptop because I figured I'd rather just make a video than wait to find my camera because it's just not a priority right now. But I wanted to share with you guys my May favorites because I've had a lot of beauty related favorites this month. I made a lot of beauty purchases and I found a lot of stuff that I really like. So let's just get right into the makeup, shall we? So to start off with, I've been having a lot of issues with my eyes watering, so wearing powder eyeshadow has been hard because my eyes will water and then the water will get on my lid and then it'll like make my eyeshadow crumble and cake and it's just not a good look. So I've been wearing more and more eyeshadow pencils this month. And these are my favorite drugstore eyeshadow pencils that I found. I haven't invested in any high-end ones, so if you have any suggestions, leave them below because I think I'd be willing to buy more expensive ones because I do love them so much. And it has been difficult to find drugstore eyeshadow sticks that are long-wearing and don't smudge. So this is the NYX Infinite Shadow Stick. I have 4 colors. I have Silk, Almond, Rose Gold, and Bronze. These two are very warm. These two are more cool/neutral. I have the Almond color on the outside and then a little bit of the Silk on the inside of my eye today, and this has been one of my favorite ways to wear these shadows. And I have so many looks that I do with the 4 of these that I might even make a separate video with just the ways that I wear these 4 shadows because I think these are like $10, maybe a little bit less each, and you can have like infinite ways of wearing just these 4 shadow sticks. So I think I might share with you guys my favorites. If you're interested in that, leave a comment and I'll consider it. So there's those. And then my biggest splurge, well I guess my second biggest splurge this month has been on this BB cream. I've been looking for a BB cream for a long time because I've just been more interested in more natural makeup and lighter coverage, so I wanted to invest in a higher end BB or CC cream. I thought a lot about buying the IT Cosmetics CC cream, but when I went to swatch it at Ulta, I wasn't that impressed by it, and so I didn't buy it. And then I went to Sephora and I just looked around and I found this Bobbi Brown BB cream and I swatched it, and it was the first time that I actually swatched a BB cream and I was like, huh, that could be good. And I don't know, I think it was the texture it's thicker and it has a more satin finish, and I just thought, my gut said buy it, which is interesting because this is $48. I'm pretty sure it's $48. So it's very expensive. It's the most expensive foundation I've ever purchased, and it's a BB cream. So I was kind of like, hopefully this works out, but I did buy it at Sephora, so if I didn't like it, I could return it, so that's always good. But I do really, really like this. I have this in the lightest shade, which is light. I'm wearing it today. As you can see, it just is a really natural finish. I mean, it gives me such glowy skin, but it still stays on all day, and it doesn't rub off, and I just really, really love this stuff. I feel like, okay, maybe I need to investigate Bobbi Brown further because this is the first thing I've ever bought from Bobbi Brown. So if you have oily, normal skin even, this is really good. It's oil-free. I'm pretty sure she has 2 versions of this, but don't quote me on it. But I love this, and I would definitely suggest you get a sample from Sephora if you're interested in something similar that can give your oily skin, because for me, I have oily skin and it's so hard for me to find a foundation that will be glowy but not oily, and this has been so good at doing that. So I definitely love it. It's gonna be a staple for summer, I can tell you that much. And then along with the glowy natural skin front, this blush I've been loving. I've been wearing it every single day. It is the CoverGirl True Blend Blush in Medium Rose. It's such a natural color. I have it on my cheeks today, and as you can see, it doesn't necessarily look like, oh, that's some blush, you know what I mean? It's not bright, it's subtle, but it gives like a natural highlight, and it's just so pretty. If you struggle with texture like I do, I can get some bumps on my cheeks, and a straight highlight can be a little bit much. It really accentuates that texture, but this is the perfect amount of shine and healthy glow without accentuating that texture. So I really, really love it, and it's drugstore, so what more could you ask? Now, also picked up another beauty blender. This is a Beauty Blender Pro. Why is Beauty Blender such a tongue twister? But, and I really, really love it. I'm so happy to have another beauty blender in my life. I've probably had two in the past, and I just have always struggled to repurchase them, and I've just repurchased the Real Techniques sponge, but I realized I just don't like the Real Techniques sponge as much as I like the Beauty Blender. I wash my Beauty Blender before every use because I have acne-prone skin, and the idea of putting, because it's a sponge and sponges breed bacteria, the idea of putting like a sponge that I've been using for like a week on my face, just something doesn't compute. So I wash it a lot, and the Real Techniques, in my experience, when you wash it, it starts to like suck in on itself, and it just doesn't keep its integrity the same way the Beauty Blender does. So I think I'm just gonna, you know what, keep buying the Beauty Blenders instead of just buying like 4 Real Techniques sponges, because they like keep disintegrating on me. So yes, definitely love the Pro. I don't find it to be any different than the original pink one. It's allegedly supposed to give you better coverage, but I think it's like pretty much the same. So love that. And then I went a little crazy for Morphe brushes this past month. I put 2 orders in. My first order were these 2 brushes. Right? It was just these 2, right? It was these 2 in a palette. And so I really, really love these. This is the Morphe E3. This I use for under my eyes to set with powder, and all over my face, actually. And I really, really love it. It is a bit small. It's smaller than it looks in the picture, but even on my big old face, it still does the job, and I still really love it. It applies the perfect amount of powder, in my opinion. It's not too much. It doesn't leave you cakey. It just applies, again, the perfect amount, I think. And it's a synthetic brush, so that's really nice. And then I bought this brush. This is the Morphe M527. Now, this is one of the first natural hair brushes I've ever owned, if not the first. And this is my idea of the perfect bronzer brush. I had a brush that was similarly shaped from Target, and it fell apart. Like the ferrule came apart. And I wanted to repurchase another one, but I wanted to repurchase one of higher quality because I did really love it. And it was this shape, and it was synthetic, but I saw this one was suggested by Jaclyn Hill, and I was like, that actually looks exactly like what I need, and it is. I just use this for all over bronzing on the cheeks. It works perfectly, and I will never use another bronzer brush, I don't think. So, such a good way to spend my money. I don't know what I was trying to say. And then I made a second order later, like halfway through the month, of these brushes. I wanted to see if I could get a better powder brush because I struggle with powder brushes to find one that I really, really love. And I picked this one up. And the perils of shopping online is that you can't always see, you can't see it in person, you can't get a feel of what it's actually going to be like, you can only go off the picture. So this is a dual fiber brush, and I thought it would be the perfect size. And it is a good size for powder, but because it's the dual fiber, it's just not ideal for powder. So I haven't found a good use for this, but I've realized in the past couple days that it would actually be really, really great for cream bronzer. So I think I'm going to pick up a cream bronzer and try it with that because I think it would be really good. And then this is the M438. I use this for highlighter, and it's really, really nice for that, or setting under the eyes. And then I have this really big, fluffy E27. Another fluffy, this is a natural bristle, M441. So this is just a little bit, so this is like all over blender, and this is more of a precise blender. And then I have the M433. This is like the MAC 217. I like to use this for the outer corner, blending into the crease. And then I got an all over synthetic bristle brush for eyeshadow, E32. And this is really good for creams or for just general eyeshadow application. So I've really been liking playing with all of these, and I think I can definitely say that Morphe brushes are very high quality for the price, and I would suggest you check them out because I think some of these brushes are like all of these were less than $10, and then I think the most expensive of these brushes was this because it's from the Elite collection, and I think this might have been like not even $20, maybe $16-ish. I'll leave the link to all of these below, but definitely check them out if you're looking for some more brushes. And then lastly, I just have two accessory favorites for this month. I've been going back to my Louis Vuitton Emily wallet. I have it in the orange. It's not called orange, it's called something else, but I bought it like a year and a half ago and I don't remember what that color is. But I think they still carry the orange. But like I said, I've had this for over a year and a half. It's still going strong. It looks perfect. I know some people have had issues with their Emily wallets with like the button peeling. I haven't had any issues with it at all. I've used it so much, and I even gave it to my mom, and my mom used it for like 3 or 4 months straight, and it still looks amazing. I don't baby my products, but I'm not like chucking them and throwing them and stuff, so I think I'm a pretty average user when it comes to the wear and tear of my items. So this is why I love Louis Vuitton SLGs, because they stand the test of time. I go in and out between this and my Zippy Compact wallet, and I think I'm gonna give away all my other wallets. I think I might keep one other wallet that's not Louis Vuitton, but all my other wallets I'm giving away because I just feel I've been rotating between this and my Zippy Compact, and that's perfect for me. These two wallets are like all that I need. So love this. And then I went and traveled back to Michigan in April, which was so fun. And my mom had purchased some Madeline stuff for me because my name's Madeline, named after the storybook character. And so I always grew up with like Madeline memorabilia in my life. And so when my mom finds cute Madeline stuff, she still buys it for me, which I appreciate. And she bought me like a little tote, and then she bought me this pouch. And I just thought it was so cute. It has like the opening lines and stuff on it. And I actually have a tattoo of this house on my shoulder. And I just use this for receipts and coupons, which has been really, really nice to have an extra place to put those things, because me and my husband are in the process of moving, and we have to save a lot of the receipts for like reimbursement purposes. So I am in charge of that, because my husband would lose them. So that is all of my favorites for the month. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you seeing me and me talking to you a lot more over the next month. Like I said, we're moving, we have a lot of stuff going on, and so I hope to be updating you because we have really exciting news. And you guys have a great day, and thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye!